What is going on, y'all? It's your boy 3 Angel. We are back with another video. Now, before we start, I just want to let you guys know that on the 19th of December, I'm actually going to fly out to Virginia to go visit my brother and the rest of my family for the holidays. Of course, my brother's actually going to graduate from the police academy out there, so we're going to spend a whole week and some change out there. I'll probably be back like maybe the day after Christmas and then get right back to streaming and recording. So until then, I'm going to be publishing a lot of videos and streams for you guys and try to rock out with as much content as possible. So I do appreciate the support, and hopefully everyone is having a blessed holiday, a blessed month. I know this year was probably the trashiest year for video games. Like, let's keep it honest. We had some gems, but this was probably the most wackest year. And I want to actually get right into this topic, and it is about the Xbox Series X, which was announced during the Video Game Awards, which I did not expect. And the Video Game Awards was actually quite interesting, even though it dragged on for a little too long. I feel like the announcements was well warranted, and just hearing that there was a new console gen announced during the Video Game Awards kind of threw me off. I was like, oh shit. And this is what I'm gonna say about how it looks first, because a lot of people are throwing memes out there and just making fun of it, which, I mean, obviously is a joke, but I actually like how it looks. I think it looks pretty nice. It looks like it could fit nice in your corner. It looks like it's not gonna take up too much space. And the fact that you can have it vertically and horizontally, like you could put it right on top of your gaming PC. You could put it right on top of a shelf. Like, it looks that small and compact. It's only three Xbox on one controllers high. It's not that big. It's not that tall. Like, I feel like they went with a very safe and clean, sleek look, and it looks like a micro ATX PC, like a micro PC. And for those who are trying to, you know, cut ass on it, I'm really shocked, because those are the same people who want to try to game on PC anyway. So I'm like, wouldn't you kind of like the aesthetic? Like, it looks really nice. I don't see a problem with it, to be honest. Just reading some of the things here, and I got the articles up, it said, like, my main thing, and I don't want to get too technical, I just want to get straight to the point about it. The reason why it's gonna be a buy for me, not just because I do content creation, but because I do have hopes that they're gonna try to revive games. They're gonna try to bring out brand new story games, try to fulfill some time in making these games. And there are some games that I am looking forward to that they have already in their caliber, like Rise on Rome 2. I am looking forward to that. I would hope that they change how Dead Rising is, even though it's across other platforms now, but I want them to change how that game revolves and how that game works. Rise on Rome 2, Rise on Rome has so much potential to be more expansive, and I hope they can really build upon that. The fact that they have Hellblade 2 on there and acquired the rights to that game, like, Hellblade was amazing to me, and seeing how that game was being displayed, even though it's in-game engine CGI, and I'm gonna get to that in a second, but just seeing that was being announced too, that's amazing. Halo Infinite dropping 2020, amazing. I can't wait for that as well. And I just hope that they can bring along more experiences across that board. So the controller looks exactly the same as the Xbox One. However, it's a little bit more sleek. It's very influenced by the Elite controller. It has a share button, because a lot of people was requesting, you know, for them to have similar features like the PlayStation controller, like the snapshot feature, and just sending clips to others. So they added their version of the share button, which is not a problem at all. Seeing that it's the most powerful console, they added one big fan that's on the top. Being that it's not a big ass console, you're not gonna hear much noise. It's gonna be very quiet, and it has 4 times the processing power of an Xbox One X. So, like, understand that this is huge for something so compact and small. Like, I'm really looking forward to this. They're trying to target 4K 60, nothing under that. That's how powerful their console is. They made it so powerful to a point where if you have open world games at Ubisoft, all they like to do now is make open world games. They can at least hit that 4K 60 margin. And we got to stop blaming consoles for video games not being ready to where their frames are dipping. That's not because of a console. A console underperforming is when we started saying that Battlefield 4 couldn't hit 1080p on Xbox One, the original one. But seeing that games are just frame dropping, that's due to just developers and just how incomplete games are. But the fact that the norm is going to be 4K 60 is amazing, and the possibility of games running up to 120, they stated here. So if you have indie games, I'm expecting that they're going to run at 120, and I'm hoping so. What else do I see? One of the main key reasons why this is a must buy for me is just the appreciation of features that they're adding in this console. Backwards compatibility from jump. Now, I don't know if it's going to be digital, virtual, or if you're going to be able to pop in your disc. But 4 generations of Xbox games, which we have a lot of great games from Xbox, the original, up until now, that's quite amazing. Just imagine the thousands of games that you've played from years ago And I'm hoping, so I heard like a rumor that if some of them have multiplayer from the original Xbox, you'll be able to still link it over and play co-op with your friends. So like that's pretty dope. But to have backwards compatibility that goes that far back, I'm really pleased with. You know, sometimes they don't say certain things, but I'm hoping that it's the physical disc that you can pop in and actually play these games. That'll be amazing. That means I'll be playing all my Def Jam Vendettas, all that shit, man. I would love for that to be possible. Let's just see what else they have. It says it supports vertical, horizontal. Also, it says the Series X, the wireless controller, of course, influences. The fact of Hellblade is called, let me see, it says Suana's Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. That trailer that we seen here, you know, CGI versus a commercial CGI is very different. When you see in-game cutscene CGI, it looks good, but when you see like a CGI trailer, it looks even better. Their in-game footage looks like commercial like CGI. It doesn't look like an in-game CGI. Like, you know, when you finally beat a game and they just throw you into like this crazy cutscene that looks like super amazing, like the CGI, that's not even where it's what it's close to. It looks even better. It looks like a commercial of like a Ubisoft's Tom Clancy's, because you know they always go in with their CGI. That's how their in-game footage, I mean their in-game engine is gonna hold up to that quality of just, even if it's a CGI or a cutscene, that's how it's looking. I'm looking at Hellblade right now and I'm gonna put it on screen. That shit looks amazing for CGI. One major issue that I've had with the Xbox platform, which I'm glad they're putting emphasis now for the Xbox Series X, is latency and very low latency and input delay and lag. My experiences playing first-person shooters was trash, was terrible. And also playing like games like Fortnite, when I would use the right analog stick and I would turn left or right, I felt like there was a delay. It didn't feel like it was real time. I didn't feel that immersive when I would play, but it was weird because when I would plug the controller into my PC, I wouldn't have these issues. So I don't really understand that, and I don't know how that works, but I'm glad that they're trying to deliver that experience where you feel very immersed, that as soon as you turn slightly within a split second, your character moves. So I'm really glad that they're working on that and to deliver that experience as well. But all in all, this console, I don't know all the specs. I know that they partnered up with, you know, AMD and try to get all these components out for us to deliver high quality, high textures, high experiences, all this good shit. I just want to see the games. I want to see what games they're able to deliver on this platform. They got 15 studios already working on games. That doesn't mean that 15 games are going to be dropping next year, holiday 2020, but it just tells you that we're probably going to have a rollout from year after year, at least 2 to 3 exclusives versus multiplats. You know, PlayStation don't drop 7 exclusives a year, but they have like 1 or 2. And this year, like, again, this was probably the wackest year for gaming in my opinion. But I am still stoked and I'm still excited for the Xbox platform. This shit really interests me, and to see that Game Pass is still a thing and it will continue to be a thing, that going hand in hand with backwards compatibility, like, all these features are great. Just give me Halo Infinite, give me Hellblade, give me Rise of the Rome 2, give me some new video games, give me Forza again. Like, I'm really waiting for this. I love how it looks. Me personally, this is going to be a must buy. I'm hoping PlayStation can deliver something similar, and I'm hoping that they understand 4K 60 better be the norm. It better be the norm. So yeah, I feel like Phil Spencer and the rest of the Xbox team is preparing themselves for next gen. I feel like they got their head on their shoulders. They got 15 studios working on games. They're trying to acquire all these services and features, which I'm happy about. One major thing is I want to see that Discord is going to be implemented on both console platforms. I don't want to hear no excuses. In-game chat is ass. I'd rather have Discord. Make it better for the gamers, make it easier, and make it seamless. If you're going to have it look like a PC, make it run like one and make it work like one. So in my opinion, I'm looking forward to this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about the Xbox Series X. I'm not really pleased with the name. It just throws me off a little bit, but I'm looking for these games, man. I'm looking for the experience. So please drop it below. It's your boy 3G. God bless everybody. Happy holidays for everyone, upcoming days and weeks or whatever the fuck. But peace.